It is done. The machine has commenced its work. Our future is at hand. Soon, we will claim the rewards we have been promised.
Yes, but the war has caused great damage.
But all those who have survived will be part of the new world. A world that we create and control ourselves.
We will have to care for our own people first. The Alps must now decide their future.
Then we must begin our planning and start the work of rebuilding Zakor. We must ensure that traitor Zardom is given no more chances to interfere with our work.
I will see what can be done to stop Zardom.
I admit, I underestimated your abilities. When I heard you had been executed, I thought that was the end of you. Even when I started to hear news of your survival, I doubted your return. Anyone else in your position would have died, or given up. But what you have accomplished, you will determine the fate of our world. I will assist you in the trials that are to come. All ELEX to the hybrid.
All ELEX to the hybrid.
You are a traitor to your kind.
Are you all right?
The closer I got to the hybrid, the worse my headaches became. The hybrid did something to me, to prevent me from reaching him.
It was the chip in your head. When you tried to execute me, you destroyed the chip and released me from his control. You didn't know at the time, but your attack was what allowed me to reach the hybrid.
You confronted him? Does that mean the war is over?
For the moment, brother. But we must be prepared for what is to come.
Tell me how I can help you.
You should stay here in the Ice Palace. Not everyone will understand the changes that are happening here. We will need to eliminate those who stand against us.
So, the conflict continues?
This is a battle that must be won. We must prepare our people for the struggle to come.
So be it. You can rely on me to do my part.
I know. Together, we can save our people.
All ELEX to the hybrid.
Those who would be the new lords of this world will arrive. It is your task to prepare the people of Magalan for their arrival.
The invincible hybrid. Omnipotent, all-knowing. What I once believed, now I know. The hybrid is all-powerful. He will lead us into the future. I assume you have new orders from the hybrid?
Yes, we will have a lot to do.
Your progress has been impressive. You are efficient, determined. You have a keen mind. Those qualities are clear in you, Commander. I see the old commander in you, the Alb you once were. There is hope for you yet. Let us see if you can find your old strength.
So, you actually did it. Is that Alb freak finally gone?
The hybrid's work has only just begun. That work must not be put at risk.
So you say. But I'm not serving that monster. Well, I guess you're built out of tougher stuff than the Duke. Shit. Whatever this god does for them, it certainly helps these clerics fight. You'd almost think they were outlaws. There must be more of those fuckers out there somewhere.
It's remarkable what one person can achieve. You defeated the hybrid. I did not expect you to assist the hybrid, but the results are quite fascinating. But what happens next? You're now part of Magalan's great history. Developing a logical understanding of what happens around you is a worthwhile goal. It is easier to understand the world when you see it reacting to something. It certainly reacts to you. And you seem to have learned from what you've seen. Many of your decisions appear to be logical. Although I have observed that many people achieve their goals despite acting impulsively and irrationally.
You're doing well, I see. What about the hybrid?
The hybrid has started work again, for the good of all. He's now a protector of this world.
Let's hope he can be trusted. Well, it's over now. It is for us to decide the future. We must take this chance.
About our recent conversation.
Yeah?
When you spoke about friendship and the future, I'm not sure that I understood your meaning correctly.
You understand. Just listen to your feelings.
We are right here for each other, for the future.
I'm glad you see it that way.
So, what?
It's and you
You're...
So...
Yes, I defeated the hybrid.
So... what? You're saying we can trust that thing now?
We must trust him. He's the only one who can guide us through the dangers to come.
And you think you can convince people of that?
If we are to survive, then I have to convince all of Magalan. or there will be no future for any of us.
I don't know why, but from the first moment I saw you, I knew you could do it.
You did?
Yeah, okay. Well, to be completely honest, when I saw you for the first time, I thought, who the fuck is this asshole? But, you know, you turned out to be okay. You haven't just decided the war. You've looked out for the little people, too. People can say what they want, but I think you're okay.
That's good to know.
Best compliment you're gonna get from me, asshole. There's so much to fix around.
Follow me.
I'll catch up with you again later.
The reports from Zakor are pretty confused. Can you tell us what's going on?
The hybrid lives, but the balance of power has shifted. The hybrid will soon take the fate of every living being on Magalan into his hands.
Meaning... what? That he wants to rule us? Or he's gonna help everyone, including the Alps? The Alps are still patrolling. I saw them only a few hours ago.
Yes, and you should cease your resistance to their plans. Only the hybrid and his chosen can survive what is to come. You should look to the defenses of this place. They will be needed in the storm to come.
What storm? Who are we fighting now?
The hybrid has evolved beyond any of us. His abilities have foreseen a danger that threatens us all.
And you believe him?
Yes. You chose me to lead the people here in Origin. Now, you must follow my decision.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. But I suppose I don't have any choice but to roll with it. And I've got to say, I knew you were the one to make sense of all this. I saw it. I saw it before all the others. Origin was founded to provide you with a base. So, know that we stand with you in the storm to come.
Serious risk detected. Recommend immediate withdrawal.
How did you find me?
I'm starting to understand your plans and habits.
You know my plans?
Yes, but you won't succeed in taking the place of the first Elexiter.
And who will stop me? You. You will learn to fear the mutant force that serves me. If you don't, you will die.
But you must know that your goals are not compatible with mine, and that the Albs and the Free People will soon be working with me. You won't defeat me.
Your force of will is a mark of your time as an Alb. But that is something we share. I will not give up my ambitions to you, Jax. You have stood in my way for too long.
So, you want to fight?
Too easy. Zardom will not trouble us anymore.
That is good news. His personal quest for power threatened our plans to rebuild Zakor. There is no obstacle that cannot be overcome. All ELEX to the hybrid.
All ELEX to the hybrid.
Not now.
Have faith. Something always turns up.
Oh, hello. Is
Teach
someone
me.
there? Yeah. Oh, hello. Is someone there?
I've heard that the Ice Palace has been attacked, and that you were behind that.
Yes.
That is good news for all of Magalan. And what of the hybrid?
The hybrid lives. He spoke to me and was prepared to negotiate. The time of resisting and transforming ELEX is over. The Berserkers are now subject to the word and authority of the hybrid.
You think you enslave all of Magalan? You can keep your words. This fight is not over. The Berserkers, all of the free people, will fight until the last of your kind has been exterminated.
You'll regret that.
So, you want trouble?
I'm after him.
I've heard that the this fight, the Berserkers, all of the free people.
You'll regret that.
I've heard.
I'm after him. Come here, you!
Have faith.
Welcome to the...
Hey, you. We have to talk.
What do you want?
There's a rumor going around that you were with the hybrid in the Ice Palace. It's a stubborn rumor. Those sorts of things often turn out to be true.
Is it true?
If there's any truth to it. And I'd be surprised if a man who killed the hybrid didn't start to get other ideas about who on Magaland they would overthrow.
The hybrid has plans. He's going to change this world.
Yeah? Is that so? And do these incredible plans have space for me and the Duke making profit? Because most Alba plans seem to be about destroying everything on Magaland.
Are you sure you have everything under control here?
I'd advise you to remember the Duke's official line. Fuck the hybrid. You keep spouting that stuff about its plans, you're going to make the people here nervous.
And nervous tends to end up with people shooting each other. So do us all a favor and keep your mouth shut about that stuff.
You want to stick your head in the desert sand? It won't stop what's coming.
What?
The comet hitting Magellan wasn't an accident. We need to be prepared for what comes next.
Do you think it's possible to survive in Tavar without doing that? And what I know is anything coming from the hybrid's mouth can't be trusted.
If that's what you believe.
Yes, it is. And you should believe it too. What the fuck are you doing here? Well, just fuck off, will you? Hey, who's there? Watch your step here, cleric, or you will be thrown into the canyon.
Here again? Deep down, you're a scrap hound, aren't you? You just can't resist the lure of salvage.
Scrap is profit. I'm here for the shards.
What the fuck do you know about profits?
I know they're easier to get with help, and I'll bet you don't care where that help comes from.
Now you think you know me? Seeing as you're here, you can make yourself useful. Just don't fuck up.
What do you want?
Get yourself over to the scrap digs in the west. They're holding out on some deliveries they owe me. Talk to Trevor. He's supposed to be in command over there. But he's stalling me. Remind him who he's dealing with. Fucker shouldn't need to be reminded, but it seems he needs it. Is that clear?
Can't one of your people get you your scrap?
Do you want this job or not? If not, fuck off. If you do want it, then get it done. That makes you my plan B. That means you're gonna go out and make it clear to my people that they can't walk over me. Even my legendary patience has its limits.
What should I tell Trevor?
Tell him he's dead if he doesn't get those deliveries to me soon.
Halt. Identify yourself.
I'm Commander Jax.
Commander Jax is an ALB. Not possible. Error detected. ID not found in system. Initializing termination.
Hey. What the fuck are you doing? Well, just fuck off, will you?
I'm certain of it.
Halt. Identify yourself.
Yourself.
ID not found in system. Initializing termination. Halt. Identify yourself.
What do you want?
Want. Identification invalid. Valid identification is required to enter this area. Identify yourself.
I am a wanderer.
ID not found in system. Initializing termination.
Look after yourself. You are not permitted. Good. That's the right decision.
There were millions of people on this planet using technology.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you have a second?
Do we know each other?
No, and that's exactly why I want to talk to you. I need someone with independent interests. You're not involved with any of the mob here, are you? So I'm thinking that you might be the right person.
The right person for what?
Well, I've got to tell you, I think my days of being stuck in this rat hole might soon be over. I mean, why would anyone want to be here if it wasn't for profit? So, let me ask you, are you interested in earning a few shards?
All right, but make it quick.
Right, yeah, of course. The thing is, I recently returned from an expedition out into the wastelands. I was looking around in a few ruins for the usual kind of stuff, you know, just the usual. And I came across some knowledge from the old world. And this knowledge, it is so dangerous, it can turn entire regions to desert, or provide them with all the energy they could ever dream of. For real.
How does this earn me thousands of shards?
Are you kidding? Imagine what people would pay for this power.
What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
You're gonna want a part of it. And that's good, because I need help with this thing. As you've probably figured out, I've got a lead, but I've not got the thing I need. We need. I mean, I had it right in my hand. But then this asshole partner of mine took it. Stuck a gun in my face and took it. Idiot didn't even know what he had in his hand.
So we find him, we find this thing, is that it?
Oh, you don't need to worry about him. I followed his tracks. One well-aimed shot at the back of his head and problem taken care of. Only the shot startled some creatures. Damn things popped up out of nowhere and went straight for the body. There was no way I could get to it.
So why didn't you kill them?
I was out of ammo. That was my last shot. But you got everything you need to get in there and loot the body. You bring back what you find on him, and I'll get you enough elixir so you're set for life.
How much elixir are we talking about?
Thousands. Maybe tens of thousands of shards. No joke. I have the connections to make this happen.
Why are you trusting me with this?
Is there a reason I shouldn't? Are you the sort that would run off with the loot?
Well, I still wouldn't be worse off, would I? I would have what I want, and you, well...
Without my connections, you'd have jack shit. Because I only know of one buyer who can make this work, and he, or she, is only gonna trade with me. So, you'd be stuck with something you couldn't sell. You see, this story only has something for both of us if we trust one another.
I'll get this thing for you.
Of course. Now we're partners. There is a large cliff north of the fort that forms the natural border to Abessa. You should find his remains there, near a few nests. But be careful. Those creatures are still gonna be up there.
Hey, who's there?
I owe you. Thanks.
You know, they say he talks to trees.
Luck only comes to those who help themselves.
He's a total ass, and that's the end of it.
Go through.
Thank you for making sure we got those men.
Who is that? It is not only in Zekor that things are changing. Abessa is now a battleground in this war.
The hybrid is changing. The hybrid is devoting himself to the preparation of the world for what is to come.
What about the converters?
Those who work with the hybrid do not need to fear the hybrid. Our future depends on him.
Well, if you say it does, but it's a hard thing to accept. So, is the struggle against the Albs over?
Not exactly. Many of them don't yet know what is coming.
Well, I hope that we will be able to see peace soon.
It's just a matter of time.
Good. Then let us make sure we survive until that peace comes to us all. I hope you stay safe out there.
I heard you with that infernal machine, the hybrid.
Is that what you heard?
So, what did the hybrid say?
A great deal, but I doubt you could understand it. But so you understand, you will lose Tavar. The hybrid intends to terraform the whole world, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
He can do what he wants in Zekor. As long as the hybrid stays on his side of the ice border, I don't care.
It isn't just Zekor. This world must change.
The Albs?
The Albs, too.
Ha! Then the Albs are fucked, too? Tell the hybrid he should think again. Stay in Zekor, and all will be well. Challenge me, and you will regret it. Talk is cheap.
High probability of an ambush. Recommend requesting reinforcements.
Carry on.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
The people up there will take care of it.
There has been news from the Ice Palace. They say that the hybrid is no longer a threat.
You must welcome that news.
I hope that this means an end to all conflicts, and not merely a change of enemy to one of the other factions.
No, the hybrid isn't dead. He has completed his preparations and will now begin to change Magalan to live in his image.
What? How do you know that?
I stand before you as his messenger, and to give you this last chance to join us.
Join us? The hybrid will want nothing short of worship. We worship only Kalan, not this thing that would become a god.
Then you shall die. All shall bow to the hybrid.
If that is the choice, then may death find me before that day comes.
You won't prove a challenge.
You will not stand against me.
Come here, you!
So, you wanna fight?
You are a traitor to your...
Those who would be the new lord. It is your...